I remember as a kid being a massive Superman fan. Me and my family had just moved to Canada, and it was around this time that The Man of Steel came out in the theaters, and we had theaters not too far from where I was staying. So my mom had the great idea of wanting to take me and my sister to go and watch this movie because man, I was fucking obsessed with Superman as a kid. I'd have his fucking costumes. I'd have toys. I'd dress up as him on fucking Halloween and go trick or treating on door streets. So I was ecstatic. And coincidentally, this is the first superhero film that I would watch on film. It was around 2013 at this time, so I was a little young. So we go to the movie theaters. I'm fucking amazed by how big this fucking theater is with all of these fucking different movies and shit. And me and my mom and my sister get tickets for The Man of Steel. So as we're going to watch this movie and I'm sitting down, and as a kid, I get bored as shit watching all these fucking ads. I'm thinking, oh, did we get scammed? When are we gonna watch this fucking movie? I wasn't probably thinking that, but I was fucking irritated. Do understand that. Couple minutes start, and then I start to see the fucking Man of Steel. 30, 40 minutes in, we see the Man of Steel, played by Henry Cavill, save these people on the in the fucking ocean or whatever. And the dude's fucking shirtless. And I see his fucking physique. And the one thing that stood out to me was how big his chest was. And seeing that like aesthetic physique, like he looked fucking sexy, bro. No homo. It was one of my earliest inspirations wanting to build an attractive physique. To build the physique like like a superhero physique where you're jacked, lean, and sexy. And the one big thing that stood apart from seeing that was this chest. And a lot of guys struggle to grow chest today because they don't know what they're doing or how to do it, or they're doing the right things, but there is a better way of doing it. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build a nice, sexy chest like the Man fucking Steel. And I'll show you the exercise that has worked best for me. And I'll also be showing you how you can program this into your routine. But before we get started, hi, my name is Craig. I'm a fellow superhero nerd, helping other superhero nerds build superhero physiques and to change their lives forever for the better by building attractive superhero-like physiques, being lean, jacked, and sexy, and making fitness simple again. That sounds like you and you want to be a part of this tribe, part of this club, I should say. Click the follow button on Instagram, on fucking just fucking subscribe if that sounds like you and you're a fellow nerd and you want to get jacked, get girls, etc. Also, I am answering fitness questions on my Instagram, so just give me a follow there at Craig Zerneth. It'll be in the description box down below, I think. And if you want all my routines, the exact routines that I do, and you want my personal help, description box again, just a little plug. But if you're poor as shit or you just don't want to buy it, no hard feelings. Now we can get started. So I am assuming that the person watching this video is a complete fucking beginner. So I'm not going to bother you with explaining to you the anatomy of building an attractive chest. The movement that we're going to want to do that builds an attractive chest, and most commercial gyms have this, unless you're like in fucking Pakistan and you have like those dusty ass weights, then then you still there's no fucking excuse. I'll give you an exercise that you can do if you don't have access to this machine. The machine that has helped me it's smoked my chest and has helped me like have massive gains for my fucking chest and its aesthetics, building like a Superman kind of chest, is the chest press machine. Now, the beauty of the chest press machine, I know I said I wasn't going to bother you with the anatomy, but let me give you a little bit of an anatomy class. Basically, our chest is made up of three fibers: the upper pecs, the middle pecs, and the lower pecs. The part that we're going to want to target is the upper pecs. But when we target the upper pecs by going at a incline, at this incline movement, we're kind of pressing like this. The beauty of this is that it mimics another movement called the decline push-up, which is a push-up, and all push-ups work your lower and mid pecs. So you're working your mid and lower pecs. But the emphasis is on the upper pecs that makes your chest look nice, basically. And that's giving you that nice sculpted full look. And the beauty of this exercise is that you can go to failure way easier. I'm going to tell you about why you're going to want to go to failure in a second. This is the best fucking chest movement that I have ever done so far. And it's such an underrated exercise. And I'm telling you this because I care about you. I wouldn't tell anyone about this fucking exercise unless you were like a friend of mine because I don't want people hogging the fucking machine at my gym. And if you were at my gym, then please just use the chest press machine when I'm done. But aside from that, like, that's how powerful this fucking exercise is. And I don't want this getting too widespread. So please just keep it to yourselves, boys. Just keep it in the club. Now, the reason you're going to want to like train to failure, and I'll show you how to train to failure and how to set it up, is you go as heavy as possible with quality reps. Now, when you go as heavy as possible with quality reps and you go to failure, like true failure, you don't just stop when you can't do any good reps. You stop when the weight literally physically does not want to move. It refuses to move despite no matter how hard you push it. And when you reach that phase, congratulations, you hit failure. By doing this, by getting to that rep where you can't move the weight or like the machine weight or whatever the fucking exercise is, that is the rep that is going to force your muscles to grow. Everything else before that is a warm up. If you've been training for a couple of years and you're watching this video, it's because you haven't been training hard enough. You've been going to the gym, but it's just the training that is not, you're not doing it properly. And by training with this format, training till failure, it forces your muscles to grow. And the beautiful thing about the human body is that it adapts with stimulus. So we can use this to our advantage with training. So by training till failure with like heavy ass weights relative to you with good ass form, like quality reps, like you tr- you do your best to do slow and controlled reps. That's the simplest way I can put it. And with this, sorry, I had to make sure my mic is facing the right way. Yeah, as I've said, this is going to force your muscles to grow and it's going to force you to make gains. The beauty of this is you're building strength and you're building muscle at the same time. And if you go a little bit back with this movement and you really like deepen the range of motion, you're going to make like more gains and become injury resilient. The more range of motion you add on an exercise, most exercises, you're going to build injury resilience. And this exercise is so beautiful because, well, you it's easy it's easier to go to failure and it's easier to go in your joints. It's supreme for muscle growth. Chest press machine is king for building an aesthetic chest. Now, let's say you don't have the chest press machine or the fucking asshole at the gym is doing like 30 sets on it. Well, it happens. You can do the incline dumbbell press. It's like the second best thing. I've tried incline bench. It hurts my fucking joints. I don't fucking like it. I don't care what any of you motherfuckers say. I don't like the fucking incline bench press. Okay? Go fuck yourself if you like, oh, incline bench. To each their own. If you like incline bench press, that's you. But chances are you probably have like a small chest and come on. Chest press is just way better. And incline dumbbell press is better because it's easier to set up. With this exercise, you're gonna want to set it at a 45-degree angle, basically halfway from it going up. And you're gonna kick the weights up, lay back. And with this exercise, I want you to specifically clang the weights. It's not necessary, but it just does something. You start crunching your face. And when you start crunching your face like that is a good sign that you're working hard. Same principle, heavy as possible, good reps, go till failure. You go until like you can't do another rep, basically. And that means adding impartials for the chest press machine, for the incline dumbbell press, for any other fucking exercise, unless you're on bench press, and then that's kind of dangerous. Which is why I don't really recommend doing bench press. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you learned something. And I hope you apply this to your routine to see it for yourself, to see the gains for yourself. Because it's one thing for me to tell you like how to do shit, but it's up to you to fucking apply it. And I know once you start applying this, or if you start applying this, chances are you are gonna apply this if you're watching this long into the video at 10 and 10 minutes and 36 seconds. So apply this, your chest is going to grow and you're going to thank me for it. Now, if you want to build a superhero physique and you want to keep fitness simple and look sexy as hell, you don't want to count calories, you want to build muscle, then this channel is for you. Subscribe. I mean, join the club. I mean, we'd love to have you, man. We're building up an army, and we are going to build an army of guys with literal fucking Hollywood physiques. Naturally, by the way, we're not fucking doing bullshit. We're not. We don't take steroids. We don't take the shortcut. We do things the right way. You feel me? We do things properly. We don't take shortcuts, motherfuckers. We are natural supremacists on this fucking channel, and I'd love to have you. You can subscribe and also make sure to follow my Instagram. Give me a follow and ask me a question, or you can just say hi. Up to you. Also, if you want to build a superior physique, you want the exact routine that I do, the principles that I follow to help me stay in shape without counting calories, spending a maximum of 1 hour in the gym, and you want to build like a top 1% like attractive physique, a superhero physique, then that product is really going to change your life. And if my videos have helped you already, just give it a look. It'll be in your best interest to do so, but no pressure. You don't have the cash. We just don't want to buy it. That's fine. God bless and keep moving forward. Bye.